But why though? Alright, but in all seriousness, why are they skipping E3 next year? Okay? Did they really take the criticism of this E3 to heart? I mean, let's not kid around. This E3, this PlayStation E3 showcase was not great, but it had a lot of good stuff in there. Sure, we had to wait a few minutes for them to switch from stage to stage. I was perfectly fine with that, okay? I'm patient for the most part. It's still annoying that we had to wait and watch a bunch of people talk outside. That was really strange, and then just to show us stuff we've already seen and stuff we don't really care about. You know, it was weird. It was, but everything else was great. The gameplay demos for all the 4 major games were great. All the new reveals, especially Resident Evil 2, excellent reveal. Neo 2, that was cool. Like this, Control, that game looks cool. So they had a lot of really good stuff. There was no moment where people got up on stage and talked. I mean, there might be like that 10-minute section where people were talking about like the Last of Us 2 demo, but there was never a point where someone came up and talked like Forza 18 is going to have the fanciest of cars, you know what I mean? So there was no moment like that. 2017, on the other hand, I thought was a very weak showing. I thought it was very, very weak. I thought that was probably their worst E3 press conference, in my opinion. They had some good stuff, but for the most part, it was kind of dull. It was. And then the PSX for 2017 was kind of dull. I was like, ugh. And then they canceled the PSX for this year, and now they're canceling E3 for next year. They're canceling Christmas. Great. Thanks a lot. Now I have to hope Microsoft and Nintendo doesn't screw me over too. I love E3. E3 is like the Christmas for video gamers, at least for me. I love hearing all these announcements, all these badass trailers, and I mean, we still have, of course, besides those two, we have Bethesda and we have Square Enix, we have EA, Ubisoft, but you know, we have some good ones that I am looking forward to, but this is a big one. Them canceling this, I'm assuming there's a big reason, not just because people took. A lot of people like criticized their last E3. I'm assuming they're building up towards something. You know, maybe a big press conference before E3. Kind of like what they did with the PlayStation 4 when they announced that. They announced it a few months before the PlayStation press conference for E3, I guess 2013. So maybe they're doing that. Maybe they're going to do a big one where, bam, PS5, bitch. You want a release date for Last of Us 2? Bam, yesterday, bitch. Go get it. Oh, you want God of War 2? It's out. I don't care. Sean Layden in this piece. Bitch. I don't care. What else you want? Medieval? That's already out. That came out 2 years ago. What are you, dumb? Look for it on stores, bitch. It's already greatest hits. So anyway, there you go. I just wanted to bring it up. Maybe they're building up towards something. I mean, it's way too early. This announcement just came out like an hour ago. It's way too early to really come up with like, oh, what are they doing? They have to be doing this. They have to be doing that. But they have to be building up towards something. They're not just going to not have a presence for the next year. Like, they have to be doing something. They have to. So I'm looking forward to that. I just wish this announcement of them canceling their E3 press conference for next year also came with an announcement that they're going to do something else, you know? And I've looked at a few articles and I haven't seen anywhere where it says, they also said, look out for this big ass thing coming, okay? Of course they're going to have something, but I wish they said, you know what? No E3, but guess what? Bam, we're going to have a big ass announcement next year. Don't worry about it, guys. We got you. That would have been great, but sadly, no announcement. So anyway, there you go. That's my little video. Just want to rant a little bit. I don't know. I mean, not really much to go on to right now. Like, there's not much to talk about. You know, they just said no E3 next year. What are they going to do? Nintendo Directs? I don't know. PlayStation's Nintendo Direct? I don't know. I look forward to that. I like Nintendo Direct, so do a PlayStation Direct. Just call it that, you know? Call it Nintendo Direct. I mean, PlayStation Nintendo Directs. Call it that. So anyway, I'm done. Bye!